was a concern about many people that what they can do for their hyperpigmentation, their dark circles, their dark spots, and also the Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Happy Skin with Gauri. And if you're new here, I am Gauri and I love to make skincare videos on Instagram as well as on YouTube. So if you haven't subscribed me yet, go and subscribe now and also follow me on Instagram. So it was a concern about many people that what they can do for their hyperpigmentation, their dark circles, their dark spots, and also the acne marks which they get after having acne. So the only thing I'm going to talk in this video is about these things, that what is hyperpigmentation, why it is caused, reasons for that, and end of the video I'm going to give you some of the products. I can't say products actually, it's the ingredients that can help you to get rid of all of this, and it can also help to deal with your hyperpigmentation. So before we start the video, I want to say you that this part, which is how to get rid of hyperpigmentation, is divided into 3 parts, and this is going to be the first part, which is going to be a basic knowledge about what this is and why it is caused. The second part will be about the ingredients I'm going to speak about and also the product recommendation, and also the third part will be the same, including the ingredients and the product recommendation. So this video is going to be the basic knowledge about hyperpigmentation, why it is caused, the types of hyperpigmentation, and what ingredients can help to reduce and deal with the hyperpigmentation problem. So let's start with the basics, that what is hyperpigmentation. So hyperpigmentation occurs because of many reasons, and hyperpigmentation is a condition. It's a harmless condition. It's not going to harm anyone, but some people are very much concerned about their hyperpigmentation, and it is a condition where you get dark patches on your skin, and for some people it might not be comfortable. I just want to say you that according to the research, Indian people have this hyperpigmentation issue, and it's very common. You don't have to worry about it. It's just common condition that happens to most of the people. So there are many reasons why hyperpigmentation occurs, and some of the reasons because of which hyperpigmentation occur is simple, and it's mostly because of the sun exposure. If you don't apply sunscreen and if you're too much exposed to the sun, then it is the possible condition you may have. It can occur due to skin inflammation, that is, if you have pimples or any injury on your skin, it can happen because of that. It can also happen because of the medical conditions, and the genes, the genetics also play a very important role in hyperpigmentation, and also some of the allergies or reaction to the treatments or the medications which you have been taken are the reasons of hyperpigmentation. So there are mainly 3 types of hyperpigmentation. The first one is very common, which is age spots, or the dark spots you get because of the exposure to the sun. The second one is melasma, and the third one is post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. So let's talk about first condition in hyperpigmentation, or the first type of hyperpigmentation, which is age spots. These are also known as solar lentigines, which means that it is caused due to the too much exposure of your skin to the sun. So sun exposure can cause the age spots and the solar lentigines. It's almost like freckles appearing on your skin, and I'll be mentioning that what ingredients can help to lighten them or reduce them to some bit. The age spots are mostly seen in adults and the people who have lighter skin tone. So the people who have lighter skin tone are mostly affected by this hyperpigmentation condition, that is age spots or the solar lentigines. The second condition or the second type under hyperpigmentation is melasma, and melasma is mostly seen in pregnant women after the pregnancy or during the pregnancy, and it is common with everyone who has darker skin tone. It can also happen to people who are not pregnant. So it is mostly common in the dark skin tone people, and it is the condition where dark patches appear on your face, and if a woman is pregnant, it appears on her stomach. The third type of pigmentation is post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. Now, as the name says, post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation is the condition where you get dark or brown spots on your face after the inflammation caused to your skin, and this inflammation can be caused because of acne, pimple, or even if there is injury to your skin. So after post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, there is also the second term, which is also known as PIE. The post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation is known as PIH, and PIE is post-inflammatory erythema. This means that you get the red, pinkish or purplish spot on your face mostly after acne, and this is caused mostly after cystic acne. This can go itself in 6 months or 1 year, but if you want to increase the speed of curing it, you can obviously use OTC treatments, that is over the counter treatments, and I'll be mentioning at the end of the video that which ingredients will help to get rid of this and also to lighten them. So the only difference between PIE and PIH is that is post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation has the dark brown or black spots on your skin, where PIE has the red, pinkish and the purplish spot on your face. PIH is one form of the acne scars. As we are also going to talk about acne scars, let me give you some of the knowledge about what actually different type of acne scars are. So we have already discussed about PIH. The other two types of acne scars are atrophic scars and hypertrophic scars, and this is how they look. They have the incision type thing on your face, and because of this thing your face looks like this. So the only treatment for these kind of scars is going to dermatologist and getting a procedural treatment, which includes chemical peels, the laser treatments and many more. If you consult your dermatologist, they will surely have option for this to get that plain skin back again. These things usually can't be cured at home. These are caused because of the severe acne, and because of that thing they cause the puncture in your skin, and that's the reason your skin will look like this. So it's important to consult a doctor and don't try home remedies at home, because they won't work for resurfacing or surfacing your skin back to normal. It's better to consult a professional dermatologist for all the procedures you can take to get rid of this and have your plain skin back again. So the last thing which we're going to talk about is dark circles. Yes, dark circles is also the form of hyperpigmentation, but it's not considered to be the main form, but it is one of the reason of hyperpigmentation as well. So you get dark patches under your eyes, and this can cause you to many reasons. Like it can cause due to genetic makeup. If you're it is also inherited. If your mother or if there is history of dark circles in your family, it is mostly the sign that you may also get dark circles. It is caused due to sun exposure, due to some things that are wrong in our body, like hemoglobin, and like low deficiencies can also cause the dark circles. And also there are other reasons like stress, lack of sleep. These can also be the reasons for dark circles, but the ingredients which I'm going to mention can also help these all kind of problems that I'm going to talk. I'm going to say you about the final things that can help you with the hyperpigmentation problem, that is age spots, the pimple marks, that is PIH, post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, PIE, post-inflammatory erythema, dark circles, and also melasma. So the ingredients I'm going to say you can also help to deal with these problems. According to the research, these are some of the ingredients that can help to deal with the hyperpigmentation problems. And let's go and say the ingredients. The first and foremost is sunscreen. I'll be mentioning more about these ingredients in my later two parts, and I'll be also suggesting you that which products can be good for your skin. So in this video I'm just going to talk about the ingredients that can help. So the first one is sunscreen. As I said, it's very important. The second one is azelaic acid. The third one is tranexamic acid. The fourth one is kojic acid. Then you can go with the niacinamide. You can also use vitamin C serum, and the most important is retinols or retinoids. So these are the ingredients that can help you to deal with your hyperpigmentation problems, like age spots, like post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation like PIE, like melasma, dark circles. So the reason I have covered these topics is the treatment for this at home, like over-the-counter treatment, is same for these things, and the time taken to heal, it depends on the percentage of the product. It depends on the genetic makeup of an individual, that how fast the healing capacity of that individual is, and also your skin concerns. Like there are many other concerns like aging, the hyperpigmentation. If we have to get rid of it, there is time, it takes time. Just trust the process and have some patience. You can clearly have a good skin and even tone skin, and be consistent. Do not make it like, yeah, I have applied this thing today, it's not necessary for me to apply it continuously. Apply it till you get the results. Once you get the result, just continue applying sunscreen. Sunscreen is the best thing you can do for your skin. It's like a blessing to your skin, so do not forget to apply sunscreen, and I'll be mentioning more about these things in my later videos, so stay tuned. If you like the video, do not forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. Also do follow me on Instagram. See you in the next video.